Hello and welcome to Just a Tip 42. Fun fact about 42, Aidan, did you know it's a sum of 2 dice? If you add all the numbers on 2 dice, add them together, it comes to 42. So it's the meaning of life, the universe, and apparently Monopoly. There you go.
There's a little bit of trivia for the episode to start with. And fun fact, this is the second time we actually recorded this episode because Ashley messed up the joke the first time round. It wasn't even that funny the second time.
I mean, Aidan doesn't know who Douglas Adams is from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. He's not cultured, he doesn't know anything, and he doesn't understand that famous quote about the life, the universe, and everything. So, joke's on him. Joke's on him. Who doesn't know Douglas Adams?
Well, I don't know Douglas Adams, but I do know the quote. But anyway, talking about quotes and iconic quotes and stuff, it's a great lead into talking about testimonials. It's almost like we planned it, except that bit we didn't. Testimonials are cool, but now here's the thing. So many people, so many entertainers, us included, ask for testimonials. And that's great, because at the end of the day, social proof is one of the leading factors towards people booking you. Not the leading factor, I would argue, but a strong contender, that's for sure. And although it's great to get these testimonials from people, you can get so much more if you think about it from a slightly different angle. And again, it's not just jump in, go.
No, I was going to say, like, you think about it from these different angles, you start to open yourself up for a variety of different things. It's not just testimonials which we can go for. Like, when we're asking someone, leave a testimonial, I've done great, yeah, cool, and they leave that. Like, they think you're great. They're in a frame of mind of, oh my gosh, this person is the best person in the world. So we need to capitalize on that to get the maximum amount of stuff we can from these people.
I'm just pulling it up right now. I asked somebody to leave a testimonial for me on Google, and just the point here, I just want to. I love the guide to pieces. I'm really grateful because it's a 5-star review, which is always great. But it was unfiltered. It was just, hey, can you leave a review on Google for me? And this is exactly what was written. Okay, we're going to have to wait because this is being absolutely...
Suspense, drumroll.
So much skill and passion. Aidan makes your event stand out. Book early to avoid disappointment. Shazam! When he's gone, he's gone. And I'm there like, yeah, great. It's a 5-star review. Absolutely love it. But it feels like it tells them nothing. And it does, like, if somebody, a client or anybody was going to read that, it almost feels like I've just asked him to post a review. And that's a real big problem because it doesn't reflect what you actually want them to reflect. And we can switch things up. We're always, at TSM, one of the things that we love doing is we like to try and find as many ways to get more for a less, like more bang for your buck, if you like, actually achieve much more. And one of the tools that we absolutely love is actually feedback, using and leveraging feedback. And for example, one of the things that we like to use is called the feedback machine, which is a carefully constructed feedback survey that we send out normally to get feedback from our clients, not testimonials. We ask for honest feedback from our clients. And just in that process alone, obviously we don't have time to go into it, the depths of it now, but in that process alone, not only do we get immensely valuable feedback across all of our business, our performances, we get really clear, this was great, the audiences loved this, and this is a little thing I can do to improve in my business the next time, or the booking process, or the client didn't quite enjoy that bit, that's something I can tweak in my entertainment package. We get all that information, but we also get really great testimonials that we get to see before they hit a public place, like Google, for example. We also get referrals to new prospects, to new clients. We also get rebookings out of just this one process alone. We get rebookings on that. And the best part about it is that it's all on autopilot the minute that we send that feedback survey. We get all of that.
Really is as easy as that. And like we said at the beginning of this episode, you've got to capitalize. If people genuinely are excited, genuinely love to use pieces, think you're amazing, capitalize on this. And following the process like we call the feedback machine allows us to really capitalize. The referrals, the extra gigs, this leads to more money. It's so much more than just a review now and just a testimonial. And then we've got the flip sides of it. A lot of entertainers, and I'm guilty of it in the past. You've done a gig. Brilliant. Here's my Google page. Can you leave a little review here? Here's my Facebook page. Can you leave a little review here? And that opens up unfiltered reviews, like the example we've had from Aidan. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't sell you. It doesn't give anyone else that might be reading that view a clear picture of what it is that you do. But if you follow a simple process, like the feedback machine, for example, you allow yourself to filter those reviews. So all the good ones, you can say, brilliant. I'd love you to leave that on Google. Hey, would you mind? You said some beautiful words here. Could you just copy and paste that and put that on Google? And now everything's going to fall into place much better. All of the capital that you've got from this and better testimonials. So Aidan, how do we do this?
Well, again, it's really, really simple. You can create a simple feedback survey and start sending that to people instead. Send that to your clients instead of asking for a testimonial or any of that stuff. You can send them a feedback because, and here's the really, really great catch, is that if your client shows you really good feedback, you know that they're probably going to give you a really good testimonial. If your client gives you average feedback or there's a couple of things that they weren't a huge fan of, is it likely to be a 5-star review? Maybe it's a 4, or maybe you don't want a 4-star review on Google, for example, so you're not going to ask them for a public place testimonial. You could still ask for a testimonial, and if it's great, by all means, you can get them to ask them to place it online in a public forum. And here's the thing, I just want to bring this up right now. We're talking about Google, just as a blanket example here, because we've all seen it on performers' websites. It's on mine, it's on Ashley's, that we've got 5 stars from this person with their quote. But there is no proof that that is a real person. There's no evidence that this person, this Sarah that you've put on your website, actually exists and actually booked you. Yeah, you said they booked you for their wedding on this date. But how does the person looking at your website actually know that yes, they booked you? But having it on a public platform like Facebook or like Google, for example, means that not only can you screenshot that and chuck that on your website, but it also means it needs to be verified by a real life account that's another person, and as a result does some good things. So again, that's just a simple nuance. Again, the full feedback machine is a beast. There's no time for it now, but the point is the angle we're coming in from. Hey, can you share some feedback on? And we're not just doing it to try and find out what they want. We're actually asking for genuine feedback here. We want honest feedback about either things like the booking process or the actual performance. One of the questions I like is, how did you find my performance? How did your guests find my performance? Because you can get a good gauge of the event based off of those kind of questions. But yeah, that's the angle instead. Feedback, not just a testimonial.
Use it as an opportunity to grow, filter out any unwanted reviews, and look for new opportunities, referrals, and recommendations. That's how you should be tackling this. It's not enough just to ask for, hey, can you leave a testimonial? Think about it smart. And if you'd like our help, let us know. But with that said, you guys have a wonderful day. I'm sure we'll see you very soon on the podcast. And yeah, capitalize on those exciting customers, people. We'll see you soon.